We'll start with 10 with a 5-minute buffer.
Okay. Alrighty. Ready when you are.
Okay. Good morning, everybody. My name is Camilo Prado. I am the athletic coach for the Fort Lauderdale Select soccer team. And first of all, I wanted to thank each and every one of you for coming out today to learn about the team and what we offer as an organization. Need to know, what you're going to get today is a solid understanding about our program and why we encourage you to become a part of the Fort Lauderdale Select family. I'll ask that you please silence your phones, and the meeting will last approximately 10 to 15 minutes. I have allotted 5 minutes at the end of the presentation to address any questions that you may have. The objectives of the meeting today is to, again, understand about our organization and the history, the core values that we will be teaching your children out on the soccer field, and our expectations of the players. A little bit about the organization. We're a non-profit organization. It started in 2007 by a group of parents that saw a need to develop a team in the Fort Lauderdale Select area. The board of directors is consistent of parents, the city of Fort Lauderdale, as well as an affiliation with Nova University. And if anybody knows the Nova University, they have the Tigers as their soccer team, where we've actually had some local talent represent and actually attend scholarship levels there. The coaching staff is composed of collegiate athletes, collegiate coaches. We actually have some of the kids from the Nova University team come out, and we also have some of the coaches from the actual team come out and spend some time with the children and really teach them the core values that they're looking for to attend the program. We also have some professional players from the team. We have a player from Mexico, and we also have a player from Brazil. Core values: discipline and preparation. We will demand that the players come with a mentality to learn, an open mind. Complete discipline both off and on the field. We'll ask for respect, not only to their team members, but also to the parents and coaching staff. Another core value is teamwork. We will work on the importance of working together as a team to accomplish a common goal. Goal development. One of our key plans is to meet with each one of your kids and set a goal. Set a specific targeted goal of something that they want to develop through the course of the program, which will hopefully include some goals. Player expectations. We expect every player to be on time, at least 10 minutes before the practice starts, and 45 minutes before kickoff. Again, discipline. Discipline is very important, both on and off the field. And we ask for sportsmanlike conduct at all times. Why? Why soccer? Or why sports? It will build a foundation for the future. It will allow for early goal development and skills. Will build solid communication skills as they're able to communicate with their teams members to actually get a common reach a common objective. Learn from both victory and defeat. And being a new team, we're more than likely going to get beat more than one time. And what we like to do is really learn from that and come together after those games and strategize and talk as a team as to how we can be better and come out and win the next time. And if we don't win again, we'll go out there again and work on it harder. Ultimately, taking these skills and values that will be with them for the rest of their lives. And that's going to translate from the field out into their schoolwork and eventually into their careers. Oops, what did I do?
You hit the end slideshow button.
You'll have to, yeah, you'll have to resume slideshow.
So, any questions?
I have a question.
Sure.
Okay, so first off, what age group are we talking about?
We're talking about the age group of 8 to 13-year-old girls.
8 to 13 girls.
Yeah.
Okay.
Boys
what-
and girls, I'm sorry.
Okay. The other thing is, what is your philosophy as far as yellow cards and red cards? Do you have any team disciplinary mechanisms, or what do you do for yellow cards and red cards?
Well, definitely if there's a yellow card, it really is up to what we see happening when you get a yellow card. As you know, the referees can sometimes the yellow card might not be such a big infraction on the player. But we'll definitely take action if we see that something was, again, unlike sportsmanlike conduct, and we need to talk to the parent or we need to talk to the child and kind of find out what happened.
Okay.
And really, again, taking that action and turning it into something positive, something that they can learn from and move forward.
And what about a red card?
The same thing. The same thing.
Do you sit them out the next game or anything like that?
Well, they're automatically going to be set out because they have a red card. So if they have a red card, our league actually, if they have a red card, they have to sit out the next game. If they have 2 yellow cards, they're going to be sat out a game. So the team or the league in itself already takes disciplinary actions. And definitely what we'll do is we'll address it individually with each player if that occurs.
Give me an example of a time when you had to discipline a player.
Yeah, most definitely. A yellow card, and maybe it wasn't a disciplinary action. It was definitely finding out what was the cause root of that reaction.
You have
So you have a player that had tackled somebody. They got a yellow card because they were maybe a little bit rough. That player was very intense, and she wanted to get to the ball before they scored on us. So it was part of her intensity and part of her determination to not let her team be scored on. So basically the action that I took was met with her and just told her that she needed to tone it down a little bit. We understood what she was doing and to learn from her.
How did she respond to that?
She responded very well. Again, taking something that's negative and making it a positive. Ultimately, she's been able to steal balls and not get any more yellow cards. So apparently, it's been good.
Cool.
And I know particularly in this age group, parents can be a bit challenging sometimes.
Yes.
Tell me about a time when you've had to handle maybe a parent that
Sure.
was maybe a little unruly or a little bit too vocal, or
Sure. Well, one thing is that we actually have field captains, which is basically a group of parents or individuals that are actually on the field, making sure that all the parents are in line with what they're saying and their reactions. Personally, I've actually been a field captain, and the action that I've actually taken is really coming up to the player or to the parent and letting them know that there's children there's other parents, and that their conduct was not proper. And if they needed to, if they continued, they would be escorted out of the field. So that is one of the conduct, or one of the procedures that we take out on the field, and I know that's a league standard as well.
And how was that received?
Well, ultimately the parent calmed down, and we finished the game without any incidents.
Sure. Two questions. Do you hold tryouts for this team, and is this a travel team?
This is a travel team, and we will be holding it tryouts next week. So part of the reason why you're here is really to learn a little bit about our team and the tryouts that will be taking place next week.
All right. Very cool.